Since the earliest days of pro football, the game ball has been as iconic as the sport itself. Nicknamed the Duke, in honor of Wellington Mara, the ball got its name officially stamped in 1949, and it's been the standard ever since. From muddy fields to Super Bowl Sundays, each ball is built for the big stage. This is the life of the NFL football.
Nobody really has ever thought about how to make a football. People are blown away when they come into the factory and just see the craftsmanship that goes into each one of these footballs. We've been in Ada, Ohio since 1955. We've had the longest running game ball relationship with the NFL in sports history. The Duke that's manufactured in Ada, Ohio has been a part of every snap, every interception, at every Super Bowl since 1967. The ball is manufactured in an 18-step process. From the time the leather hide is received to the time that it leaves this factory as a football is about 30 days. Around Super Bowl time, we typically get game balls out of here in 48 hours. So this is the receiving leather inspection part of the process. Hides come in from Horween. They come in, we mark them up for any quality defects that might occur. From here, it goes over to the cutting department. She is nesting her cutting die based on the size to most effectively utilize the hide itself. Each hide will produce about 10 footballs per hide. So each one of these carts is going to be 480 footballs. After this process, they're going to go over to splitting. And what they're going to do is they're going to shave off the back side of the leather panel just to get it within spec. So from splitting, we go to Singer. Here at Singer, we're sewing on a reinforced panel on the back side of the ball, and that's really what's given the ball strength. Once these panels are sewn together, the ball's pretty much indestructible. So after the Singer process, we go over to lock stitch. CJ is one of two individuals in the factory that is sewing all the NFL game balls. What she's doing is she's taking the two panels that went through the Singer process earlier, she's matching them up. She then sews the half together. We sew the balls inside out, and then from that it goes over here to turning, and they have the painstaking task of turning the balls right side out. This is a steam box, and what the steam's doing, it's softening the ball. Here he's crushing the ends. He's going to go over to this machine that's going to start it, and then this is where the magic happens. Awesome, thank you. So at this point, it's basically a football without a bladder and lace on it. So just prior to the lacing process, they add the bladder. That is the sensor that is used to locate the ball on the field on Sunday. There's 18 minutes of value-added time to the process. 5 to 6 of those minutes happen here at lacing. So Brad will do a little over 100 of these a day.
First down.
First down. All right, from here we go over to molding. We insert the ball into a metal mold. The ball is overinflated, and then it deflates the ball back down to 13 PSI, which is what it's shipped to all teams at. And now you have a completed NFL game ball. One last step after the quality process is put a decal on this ball to identify the sensor that's inside and what team it belongs to. And now it's a game-ready ball.
Each box that comes in from Wilson has 6 footballs. I decide which ones I want to use to prep for quarterbacks. The first step is I just give it a brush. There's a wax that comes on the football, so it's important to take that wax off. It lets the whole process settle into the football better. Just to start, just adding a smooth, even layer of mud throughout. This will be what creates the tackiness and the color to the ball. There's basically one guy who goes out in a river and harvests this mud, but it works. So you can kind of start seeing it now. As the ball dries for a couple of minutes, I kind of look for this mud to start getting lighter on the edges. That's kind of my cue to start brushing. And then you can kind of see it starting as you brush it. You get a little bit more shine to it. And after I brush each panel, I just like to take a towel to it, kind of wipe it off, get any excess dried mud off of it. And there's the first panel done.
In this league, team success is dependent on how you move the ball. For the quarterback, the football is more than just leather and laces. Every throw, every touchdown begins with the ball in his hands.